Hey guys, Arun Jacob, your friendly and frank licensed New Zealand immigration advisor. Today I got a very nice query in my email, and it says there is a video posted by you advocating against part time work as it can affect grades for students. How much emphasis do employers in New Zealand put on grades? Okay, so that's obviously two questions written as one. I already made a video on part-time work. Actually, I made two videos. In the first one, I say I'm not a big fan of students getting into part-time work because it can affect their grades, and if they don't pass in their exams, and the entire future can go for a toss, because if you don't pass, you will not get your post-study work visa. So I was advocating against part-time work. But in my second video, which I made as a follow-up to that, I said that I am now in favor of students doing part-time work because our AJV job coach, who is our employment expert, said that it is actually a good thing for students to do whatever part-time work they can do, so that they acquire the Kiwi culture and mannerisms, and are able to integrate better into the society. So yeah, I mean, there are two videos out there which one says don't do it, and the other one says, yeah, I'm now in favor of that. But I strongly advocate, do not do part-time work unless and until you're able to focus on your course, because if you fail your course, it's all over. So you need to be very, very careful about that. Coming to the next part of the question, how much emphasis do employers in New Zealand put on grades? Just from my personal experience, I've done 2 or 3 jobs here in New Zealand before I got into this particular activity of being a licensed immigration advisor, and also involved in the business of promoting New Zealand as a destination. I did not really have any of my employers asking me if I scored really high in my commerce degree or in some of my other qualifications after that. So, and I haven't really heard of too many instances where employers are actually wanting to look at your certificates of qualification and wanting to ensure that you're a topper in your class or anything like that. So I don't think the emphasis is so much on grades, and I think the emphasis is more on your ability to sit across a table and answer questions properly in an interview, and prove to the prospective employer why you would be beneficial to that organization if they hire your skills and talent. So I do believe that the key is always your first impression, your communication, and your ability to convince the other person without being aggressive. That's another thing that I've noticed is a lot of this young migrants who come to New Zealand, and by that I mean the young students, because students are also migrants. Even if they are temporary migrants, I think they tend to get a little over aggressive, trying to kind of get that job come what may kind of an attitude. And New Zealand is not an aggressive society. New Zealand is a very easygoing, calm, quiet, friendly society, and aggression is not something that people like here. And they will not tell it back on your face and say things like, hey, I do not like your aggression, because they are not aggressive, so they will not tell it right back to you on your face. But you need to temper your aggression with intelligent answers, and I would say firm and polite answers without being in your face and trying to prove a point and show the world how you're the best in the world and those kinds of things. So I don't think that is required. So grades may not be very, very high, I think, on the list of things that a prospective employer is looking for. I think what they're looking for is more your skills and your attitude and the knowledge you have about that subject area. So I keep coming back to this all the time. I keep saying attitude, skills, knowledge in all my posts and my videos. So it is attitude A, skills S, and knowledge K. So you need to ask yourself whether you have the three most important components to be a success in New Zealand. So hope that tip works, and do not be too bothered about your grades, but do pass your course, but develop good attitude, skills, and knowledge. All the best.